to Razmafzar TV. My name is Hayden Lewis, Razmafzar USA, and today I am going to talk about footwork, and this footwork will apply to shamshir, separ, single shamshir, hanjar, any weapon, hanjar, game, gadare, card. It'll apply to any weapon. For this demonstration, I don't need the weapons with me right this second, so I'll set them aside. Alright, so depending on what tool is in each hand is going to depend on how your feet should start. So let's say typical right-hander, shamshir right hand, separ, shield, left hand. So you're going to want to stand deep, right? So it starts with your stance, otherwise you're not going to generate footwork. So what I like to do is I take one step forward and about just a normal stride for you. Bend your knee, bend both knees. I like to kind of angle my feet at a 45, much like if I was boxing. And in a resting position, I'll have my shamshir hand on this hip and my separ hand at this level, like eye level here. And to show what that looks like, so here, one step forward, 45. Here, this is just a resting universal guard. Everything's tight. I'm ready to move whatever I need to do. Okay, so I'll set these aside again. Well, actually, let me show a side view. So one step forward, bend the knee. Sometimes you can go deeper. This is good for developing your legs. Or here. That way I have good movement. And what I like to do, and this is harder the more armor you have on, I like to stay on the balls of my feet. My heels are not always in contact with the ground. That way I can move and I can step easier. I'm not so flat-footed, so to speak. All right. So now that we got our stance, I want to go over footwork. So depending on what I'm doing, it's going to dictate what my footwork is. So if I'm here, let's say I'm starting from a guard now, I change guards, and I'm wanting to attack this way, right? To get more oomph, so to speak, with my attack, I'm going to step at a 45 to my opponent and attack. And then that's going to flow into another guard, of course, right? So one more time. So I'm here, I'm all getting ready to box, but it's a similar concept. I'm here, boom, boom, covering. So we'll show it with shamshir and separ now. And focus on my feet for this video, if you can. So one more time. I'm here, stepping out of 45. Here. Now that I'm in this position, kind of like a southpaw position, so my legs are opposite. Let's say I'm coming back with this one, right? And I'm doing a step with it. Same thing, I'm stepping out of 45, boom, to another guard. And then you could do that into a drill. Now that I'm here, boom, boom. You can go all the way through, but I like to draw, boom, because it may not be enough to stop your threat. So now that we've gone over stepping at a 45, stepping at a 45, I'm gonna go more into linear stepping now. You don't have to step to the side for every attack. right? Because some attacks are feints and some are checking distance and probing for reactions, and some are just attacks without stepping too. So let's say I'm doing Badfar Zadan, right? Striking to the back of the head, shamshir Badfar Zadan, right? Which is like a jab in our system. It's like the jab in boxing. And let's say I'm not stepping with it. Let's say I'm not doing this, right? What I'm doing is I'm pushing off this back leg forward. So I'm coming here, boom. And notice I'm rotating my hip into my swing like I would for a punch, right? Like a punch in boxing. I'm pushing, even I'm on a hill a little bit. I'm not on a flat surface, but I'm pushing, boom, right? Just like if I'm striking you with my separ, boom, boom. And these two footworks where it's just linear and stepping go together, just like flowing between guards, right? So here, say I'm striking with the separ this time, right? Here, boom. And then I'm flowing into a step now, boom, because I see an opening. But you don't always have to step out like that, like I said. So if I'm stepping forward, I'm pushing with my back leg, going forward. I stay in my stance. If I'm going to my right, shamshir side, I'm pushing with my left foot. Here. If I'm going to my left side, separ side, I'm pushing with my back leg, my right leg. Here. And if I'm retreating, pushing with my front leg. Boom. So let's break it down without the tools. Go with the linear stepping. So let's say I'm holding my tools still. If I was unarmed, I'd be fighting with my hands, right? Well, if you have a weapon, I'm gonna run away. Or if I can't run away, I'll just die. Now all jokes aside, let's say I'm stepping just linear. So front, back, right, left, 45, 45, boom. And when you step with the 45, you tend to be stepping deeper and getting your body engaged, because then that's when you're going to be doing more power into your attacks. But you can still generate a lot of power into just linear attacks. So I hope this helps a lot of you with your footwork when using shamshir separ. And I just want you guys to know that you don't have to go learn different styles of swordplay to learn Persian style swordsmanship, Razmafzar, because we have footwork. I just showed it to you. My advice to you is I would look at other people and how they move. Ask us questions, of course. That's what the channel is here for. I would look at others, how they move. Another good way to learn footwork is actually boxing, Western boxing, especially for the linear pivoting, because it applies to fighting with our tools as well as empty hand. So I hope this helps. You all have a good rest of your day. Thank you.